Hello, I'm James, the Grumpy Petrolhead. Today we're going to show you how to drive a Ford Model T, and we're also going to see if we can show and teach Catherine to drive a Ford Model T. If you've never driven a Ford Model T before and you're trying to learn, the best thing to remember is to forget everything you know about driving a car. In fact, I think it would be easier for me to explain or to teach someone to drive this car if they've never driven before. But because Catherine's driven a lot and she knows about gears and clutches, but you're going to have to forget all of those things, okay? And then this is a totally different driving experience. All right, Catherine, you're concentrating.
Yep.
This is the throttle.
Okay.
So that's fast is down and slow is up.
Right.
There is no foot throttle, nothing, just this. And the important thing to remember about this is wherever you leave it is where it stays.
Okay.
Okay. This is the handbrake.
Okay.
But it's not only the handbrake, it's also the clutch and it's also top gear. Okay.
Clutch.
So it's a handbrake, it's the clutch and it's your top gear.
Right.
The car's only got 2 gears. So if you want to practice, you squeeze the handle to release it, push it all the way forward. That's top gear.
Right.
Squeeze the handle, push it back, halfway back.
Oh.
That's it. That's the clutch disengaged. Okay.
Yeah.
Pull the handle, pull it all the way back. That's it. That's the handbrake on.
Right. Okay.
That's you can feel the tightness of it. That's the
Yeah.
handbrake on. Okay, have you got that?
Yes.
Okay. So if you release the clutch, go all the way forward,
All the way forward.
you'll notice that this pedal's moved.
Yeah.
Because this pedal is connected to this lever. I'll
Right.
explain why in a while. So with that forward, the clutch is engaged, so the engine and the diff and the driving wheels are all working together. They're all fixed as one.
Okay.
And so you control your speed. You can have a little practice with the throttle.
Okay.
So if you want to go fast, pull it down.
It's counterintuitive.
Is it?
Yeah.
If you want to go slow, push it forward.
Okay.
Okay. What we'll do, we'll start the engine in a minute and you can get a feel of the engine revs going up and down.
Okay.
So if you pull the handbrake, so the clutch halfway, so the clutch is disengaged.
Okay.
So now the clutch is disengaged.
Okay.
Don't pull it too far back. It's got to be pretty much upright.
Yeah.
And that means the clutch is disengaged. And you're in neutral,
Okay.
if you like. You're in neutral.
Yeah.
And if you want to park and you're on a hill, as you pull it further back, it's linked by a long rod to some brakes at the back. It's a handbrake. All right, so you always start it with the handbrake on,
Oh, okay.
so you don't go flying forward, because that ensures, when the handbrake's on, it ensures that the clutch is disengaged. So you're not going to go, especially if you're using the starter handle,
Yeah.
you don't want to start it and the clutch is engaged, because you'll run yourself over. Now, in here, quite intimidatingly, you have these 3 pedals. Okay. Inside here is the transmission.
Yeah.
So the clutch is in there and the transmission's in there. So the first thing to remember is that the car has what's called a transmission brake.
Okay.
So the braking is not done by brakes on the wheels, it's done by brakes onto the transmission.
Okay.
Yeah? So as the car's spinning, there's a drum that spins round and that gets clamped if you press that pedal. So if you press that pedal,
Is that as far as it?
no, you can press it hard. Well, you'll get the feel of it when you're moving. It works, actually works quite well. So what you're doing is you're squeezing a band, okay, onto the transmission.
Okay.
And there's 2 other bands in there as well. So there's 3 bands in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the brake. So that's the most important thing to remember is the brake and the throttle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but we'll have a practice before we go out on the motorway. Now, if you're in neutral like you are now, the
Yeah.
clutch is disengaged and the handbrake is off because it's not all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 drums in there, one's fixed to the drive shaft, if you
Okay.
like, which is the brake.
Oh right. Okay.
Okay. The other 2 bands, the way the gearing is done cleverly, is one of the bands going this way,
Yeah.
and one of the bands going the other way.
Right.
Okay, and they are also connected to the drive shaft.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to go forward, you need to squeeze the band that puts the car going that way. So you simply press that. That's the forward
Just
pedal.
once?
Yeah, just, well, not just once because you'll stop.
Do you have to keep your foot on that all the time then?
Yeah.
Oh.
So have a practice pushing that.
Right. Okay.
So the engine's running. That makes you go forward.
It doesn't move very far.
No. The trick of this is to push it down hard. You'll get the feel of it when the engine's running, and what that'll do, so you're not constantly slipping the band because you wear the band out.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
This pedal does exactly the same as this pedal, except the band or the drum is turning the other way. So if you press this pedal,
Is that for reverse?
you'll go backwards. Okay?
Okay.
So you go forwards, backwards, and it's ever so easy to park. You don't have to do any clutching or anything. You can leave the tick over at a nice level where the car's not going to stall. Forwards, backwards, backwards. It's ever so simple.
Okay.
And let's say you're going forward, I run out in front of you, how'd you stop?
That one.
That's it. You have to take your foot off the forward pedal. You can actually,
Do go.
yeah, you can literally be going forward and braking at the same time. That obviously put the car under a bit of strain.
Yeah.
So just remember, if you want to stop, take your foot off the go pedal and put your foot on the stop pedal. Yeah? Okay, we've got that. Now we're going on to the next bit. So you're driving along, you're going forward with this up to about 10 miles an hour.
Right.
So the first thing you do is you drop the throttle a little bit.
Okay, so that's up.
That's it.
Yeah.
Take your foot off the go pedal.
Right. So we're
Yeah, you're still moving forward. You've got some momentum.
Okay.
Put this all the way forward.
Oh.
You're now in top gear.
Okay.
And then you have to quickly give a bit of throttle so you'll be chugging along.
And no foot on the left pedal?
No, nothing.
It's an automatic at this stage?
Yeah, it's got cruise control. So you're now trundling along at, say, 20 miles an hour.
Lord.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're controlling the throttle there.
Okay.
You're in top gear there.
Okay.
And then you come to a junction.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So you need to disengage the clutch.
Before I start braking?
Both at the same time. No. This pedal is connected to this lever.
Right, okay.
When this is in the forward position, top gear, it engages with a connecting rod to this pedal.
Okay.
Okay. Now this, when this is forward, this is now your clutch.
Okay. So I do that and keep my foot on it.
No.
Oh.
Well, yes, you do that until the clutch disengages. you'll obviously feel it.
Right. So does that take me into neutral then?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Fast braking.
Yeah,
And accelerate.
that's right.
Right.
Okay. And then when you want to go forward at 10 miles an hour.
Okay, so I make sure that I come out.
Don't have to.
I don't have to.
No.
Okay. Why can't I just leave? Right, okay, so I just tootle.
Yeah, you disengage the clutch and then push your foot all the way forward.
Right, okay.
And then you'll go forward again.
Go forward again. So, and then I can just, if I take my foot off this,
Yeah.
well, I'm still in top gear, so that
Yes.
will take over.
Yes. So that one pedal there on the left does three things when you're engaged in top gear.
3.
Yeah. The first thing it does is disengage the clutch,
Yeah.
go forward, disengage the clutch,
Yeah.
and go forward again. You're in first gear.
Right.
Lift it back. So, well, we'll start from the other way around. So you're going along in first gear now, effectively.
Yeah.
Bring your foot halfway back. You disengage the clutch. So that's the second thing it does.
Okay.
Bring your foot all the way back. You're back into top gear.
Right, you don't have to go back down again.
No. You're in top gear now. You can take all your feet off the pedals. You can relax. You can set your cruise control and enjoy the scenery for as long as you need to.
I think I'll stay in 5 miles an hour.
So if you're coming to some bends and you want to slow down,
Up is slow.
that's right. And if you come to a straight, you want to accelerate,
Down is
yeah.
fast.
And if you need to brake suddenly,
Do I dethrottle
Yeah.
and brake?
yeah, that's right. And if you go under, say, 10 mile an hour, you'll need to disengage the clutch as well.
So I do that halfway.
Easy as that. Proceed.
Chops away.
Yep.
Okay, so we're in neutral. I think the revs are a bit high, no?
There might not be when you accelerate.
Okay, so what I do is I just put my foot on here.
Yeah, I think the handbrake might be on a little bit. That's better.
Oh, right, okay. So you told me to. Right, okay. Woo! Now I can. If I go. Oh, what?
Play with the throttle.
Eh?
Get used to the throttle.
Sorry?
Get used to the throttle.
I'm getting used to the steering.
Yeah.
And it's very direct. Woo! Woo!
Practice braking. Very good.
Why haven't we got any mirrors?
Do you know what? When you go on the quietest road in all of England and you try and teach someone to drive, it then becomes the
We
busiest road.
A lorry and a Tesla.
Sit.
Yeah, well we've had an articulated lorry.
I know.
2 articulated lorries. Tesla. And a bend in the road. And my God, that
go a little bit faster. Right, drop the speed, go to top. Yeah, put all feet off into top. That's it. Don't touch anything. Control the speed. That's it. You're driving a Model T. Now practice slowing down and the clutch. Halfway down for the clutch. Halfway down for that's it. That's it. And you can actually stop. So if you stop, a bit more throttle perhaps so you don't stall. And then put your foot all the way forward. That's it. So that's first gear. Get to about 10 mile an hour and then go into top gear. So practice that. That's it. Now practice again. Stopping. Right, now drive it on first gear. That's it. Get over 10 mile an hour and go into top gear. And then stop before the bend. Done it. Oh, you're getting good. That's all right, you're doing very well. You've got the hang of it. That's it. Sorted. What's that burning? Oh dear. Well, thank you very much for watching, and well done for making it to the end if you've got this far. And a special thank you to all those who've subscribed. And if you would like to see some more motoring escapades, stick around because next week we're going to show you what it's like to own and ride a 1966 Triumph Bonneville. Yeah.